In the first scene of the movie you can see two houses. One house is working and the other is asleep. That means half of your brain is shut off. In this scene we see a mouse trap near the water. It represents a trap standing between you and eternal life. This is showing you that you need to get to the center of the dish, that is the center of the big apple that you live in, before you're dead. There's a video where someone says that the Earth is essentially a giant net.
Earth is essentially a giant net.
This proves it to be correct. In this scene you can see the candy cane representing the center of the Earth, and the red flag that represents blood over intent.
Zelensky, ever do anything normal, like play baseball?
Nope. Baseball's for mortals.
So he's playing baseball, and then that's the ball that is getting to the base, and the base is a computer, because the computer is programming everything into reality, and that is Saturn. In this computer in which you live in, everything is shrunk down to a miniature size. This is a metaphor that the angel of death is gonna find you unless you are blood thick with 144,000. You're being thrown into the black hole and you are made of dust. Another proof that you are in the black hole. Everything is the reverse of truth. You should be on the other side of the fence, where the grass is greener.
The machine works?
I shrunk the kids.
How did this happen?
Well, the machine analyzes the molecular structure of each compound, and then through laser inversion, it takes all...
Well, look who's decided to join the land of the living.
This scene is telling you that you're in a black hole. You gotta get to the house of living waters before you're dead, and between you and that house is a jungle full of obstacles and challenges. The grass represents Aurora Borealis.
Dad tracks.
In this scene he was terrified because he saw the toy of a dinosaur, and it's a clear indication that you're in the land of the dead, where everybody has a reptilian virus. And also the dinosaurs are fake, because this one is made out of plastic.
What if time shrunk too, I mean? What if it's hours to us, but it's years to the rest of the world?
Impossible. Time doesn't exist except as a...
Another clue that you're in the land of the dead and everything is the reverse of truth.
My dad's machine works. When we get home and he fixes us all, we're gonna be so rich.
This scene is showing you that this is a prison and it is a closed system. There's an interesting verse from the Bible. Wayne doesn't want to walk on the grass. It's a reference to the Bible verse from the Exodus 3:5. Do not come any closer, God said. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. He's pretending that he must not touch the grass. But he's also telling you that if you get trapped on the gridiron, you won't be able to make it to the house of living waters before you're dead. This is similar to the opening of the James Bond. Here's another subliminal message that the devil is a plumber, and he's on a mission to get everybody eternal life, so that everybody drinks from the waters from the Holy Grail. In this scene, Wayne is searching for the kids. He has the old TV as a counterweight, and the TV is in black and white. So this picture here represents the sun and the moon that are making circles above the flat earth. Now you'll see a metaphor for the moon catching your soul after you die. And here's a sine wave. The moon is getting your soul, and you're getting hooked here in this matrix. Here's another reference to a plumbing and the plumber himself. The devil is a plumber himself.
May hasn't been feeling too well. Plumbing.
Plumbing?
Right now you can see the spear of destiny piercing the side of Jesus Christ. It's a metaphor for piercing her eye zone because the scorpion got a spear in its eye.
I've died and gone to heaven.
It's as big as a house!
I saw it first. It's mine! I got dibs on the cream!
Now the dog is pulling the rope, and that means everything you know is the reverse of truth. He represents the divine masculine, which is Jesus the Son. And the TV is the divine feminine, which is the computer that you're trapped in. You see they're making circles above the earth. And now since he represents the sun, you can see him flying into that holy water that we saw earlier. That means the Jesus the Son is placing its light into the holy hole at the center of the dish, where you can drink from the living waters. This scene says, as above, so below. And also, you are made of clay. You're all rats. This is a reference to Blood Over Intent Oath, similar to Family Guy, where Stewie and Brian are doing it. And they became blood brothers.
Okay, your turn.
You can see that the sun, which is the Jesus, is flying above all weather. It's the all-seeing eye. In this scene it is clear that you live in a Saturn moon matrix and your consciousness is being projected here through a tube. Now their mom is also searching for them and she's wearing a yellow helmet while he is wearing the white helmet. And that means yellow is the color of the sun and the white is the color of the moon, and everything you know is the reverse of truth. Also, she now represents the divine feminine while he represents the divine masculine. We can interpret this as the sun and moon on one side of the plane and the black sun, which is spitting out the green astral jet, on the other side of the flat earth plane. The fence is the flat earth plane itself. It's a reference to the land of the milk and honey that you want to get into before you're dead. Now there's a picture of Saturn where he eats his children, but that's not gonna happen here. But it's a clear reference that you live in a Saturn computer. One side of a light hole is a black hole.
Perfect! Each of these lucky inmates will become mini inmates shrunken with my awesome micro-technology so they can battle the forces of nature and test their will to survive inside my terrarium! Miniature mayhem, that's my kind of sandwich.
We used to be giants. When did we stop?